What's up guys, it's Daniel here. Welcome back to the channel. So this is just a quick update of the $1,400 stimulus checks for Friday, January 29th. So if you're new to my channel, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. So as of today, January 29th, we've passed over 2.2 million deaths worldwide and over 443,000 deaths in the United States alone as a result of the pandemic. With over 102 million people worldwide having tested positive, over 26.3 million of them have been from the United States. In the last 24 hours, the United States recorded 159,598 new cases. Earlier this week, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said that the Senate is looking to bring forward talks of the next $1,400 stimulus checks to as early as next week. Speaking about the matter, he said, "Our preference is to make this important work bipartisan, to include input, ideas and revisions from our Republican colleagues or bipartisan efforts to do the same. But if our Republican colleagues decide to oppose this urgent and necessary legislation, we will have to move forward without them. We have a responsibility to help the American people fast, particularly given these new economic numbers. The Senate will begin that work next week." Speaking about the fact that President Biden wants it to be a bipartisan package, White House spokesperson Jen Psaki said, "The president wants this to be a bipartisan package. Regardless of the mechanisms, Republicans can still vote for a package, even if it goes through with reconciliation. There's no blood oath anybody signs. They're able to sign to support it regardless. And he wants this to be a bipartisan package. He's listening to Democrats and Republicans. We all are, to ensure that that's what it looks like at the end of the day." This past week, Senator John Thune said that he was concerned about the possibility that Democrats may use reconciliation to push the stimulus bill through without reasonable negotiations. He said, "On the subject of bipartisanship, I'm disturbed by the rumors the Democrats plan to use reconciliation to force another COVID bill through Congress on partisan lines before even giving good faith efforts to bipartisan negotiations. Republicans are more than willing to work with Democrats on additional targeted COVID relief legislation. Now, I won't pretend that we don't have reservations about some of the measures the Democrats have proposed. For instance, I don't think an emergency COVID relief bill is the place to push through a change that would more than double the federal minimum wage and directly increase expenses on businesses that have been decimated by the pandemic. That's a policy with a lot of economic consequences, and it shouldn't be pushed through Congress in a hasty fashion. Republicans are concerned about the enormous amount of money that Democrats want to spend. Some analysts have said that it's possible a third stimulus package could be passed in mid-February, whilst others believe it may happen in mid-March. If the bill is passed, the US Department of Treasury should be able to distribute the checks within a few days. On Thursday, Dr. Peter Hotez, who is the co-director of the Center for Vaccine Development at Texas Children's Hospital, said he believes that the new COVID strains from the UK and South Africa that have been showing up in the US will cause positive cases to rise again. While speaking in an interview, he said, "Because they're more transmissible, it means more Americans will become infected. So even though we've had a slight decrease in the number of new cases, the expectation now, it's going to go back up because of these new variants. More people are going to get infected, start overwhelming hospital systems again, and possibly the death rate will start to go up, both from a combination of more new cases in general, and also they may have slightly higher mortality rates just from the variant, just by the nature of the variant." He continued with, "The bottom line is we're going to have to find a way to vaccinate the American people faster than the current projections. One, in order to reduce hospitalizations and death, but also to get ahead of these variants. If we can vaccinate 3/4 of the American public, we could potentially interrupt transmission and prevent some of these new variants from becoming dominant." So that's just a quick update of what's going on at the moment. I will keep you all updated of any breaking news that comes out as soon as possible. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions at all, please leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Also, make sure to click the link below to get your 3 free stocks from WeBull, valued at up to $1,600 when you open an account and deposit $100. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe.